Hello and welcome to a new episode of Trains Out, and today we're at Sheffield on the Midland Mainline, where you'll be seeing service from East Midlands Railway, cross country, Northern, Transpennine Express, and with any luck, a little bit of freight as well. Going there is 222-009 with the 1300 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras. Rattling away quite nicely. I'm probably going to do half the film up this end to capture everything East Midlands Railway related. I'll then do the other half at the bottom end to capture some of the northern services that we wouldn't otherwise get the chance to see. Right, there's also something coming in at the other end. There's 222-010 and one of our classmates which came in with a late running service from London St Pancras and terminating here at Sheffield. I don't know which the number is down there, because I wasn't really paying that much attention. Oh no, I can hardly believe it myself. Right, we'll do an about turn. Was it? Oh no, that was the East Midlands Meridian that was departing. Lovely. Right, okay. Well, with that all being said and done, I'm going to find myself a spot to do a spot of the lingering, and we shall see what shall turn up. Okay, autofocus, play ball with me here, there we are. Right, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a terminating northern service from Manchester Piccadilly in the form of a pair of 195s. 195-132 is lead proceedings, and I'll quickly bring your attention to that lot. This is going to be one popular train, because this is doing the 13:14 departure. So, what's the time? I can't actually see a clock, hold on. It's going to be here for about, what, 10 minutes, and then that's heading off to Manchester. There would have been a Transpennine service from Grimesthorpe to Manchester, but that's been cancelled. Squeaky brake time. 195-006 brings up the rear. Only just fits in, it must be said. Very nice indeed. Okay, the next train to try from underneath the bridge is going to be the 1311 Transpennine Express service from Manchester Piccadilly to Grimesthorpe, worked by one of their class 185s in the form of 185-140. I'm rather hopeful that there might be a Transpennine Mark V set doing the rounds, but time will tell. Put it this way. If there is a Mark V set that's running around somewhere, and I were doing the tests from Manchester to Grimesthorpe, it will more than likely be the thumbnail for this video anyway. So you'll all know by now if one turns up because you've seen a thumbnail, or it turns up and I don't put it in the thumbnail and I have to keep you guessing. Yes, I know what I just said doesn't actually help you in the slightest, but this is what I do. I do confusion really, really well. Is it just confusion or stupidity? Yeah, it's a little of column A and a little column B. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Thank you so much. Okay, right, where are you actually going with this thread? I was kind of just making up as I go along. Really? Do you honestly... Okay. Wow, you really even screwed at that one as well, didn't you? Ad-lib is normally something you're very good at. Yeah. I've had the coffee as well, and yeah, it's failing me. Oh dear. You have the rest of this film to make up some good ad-libbing as you go along. I shall try my very best. There, you see, you're doing it now. You're having a conversation with yourself and you're making it work. Yes, and that's because I made a bit of a cock-up with the first one. Well, there you go. So you've just about salvaged it. Do you think the viewers will give you that one? No. No, they'll probably think I'm a bit loopy. Well, they already think that. Yeah, no, that's a fair shout. Should we get back onto the trains? I think we should. Good choice. Well done. Right, appearing from within the 185s, really? That's a 185 with a facelift. Is a 185... Where is it with your 185s? It's a 195, you blurk. Right, there's a 195 doing the 1308 Northern service from Leeds to Nottingham in the form of 195-016. You will see some 158s, but not yet. Be patient. Yeah, wow, this film's really gone to pot already. Yep. Okay, so coming in now will be a northern service from Nottingham to Leeds, worked by 1950. Is that my autofocus playing up, or... No, it's just the way the sunlight's reflecting. This is a real problem when you have the sun coming straight at you. It can play havoc. Right, 195018 is doing the honours for the Leeds-bound service. If I don't get a Transpennine Mark 5 set, I'll be happy with a cross-country HST if that turns up during my stay, or an East Midlands Atlante. Do the 180s operate the Sheffield runs? I think they do just about a little bit of everything. I don't think they're solely stuck on the Nottingham routes, but well, time will tell. Okay, and really giving it some is 195006 and 132 with the 1314 Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly. Real quick turnaround. Okay, the next round of approach is going to be the 1321 cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Berwick-upon-Tweed. The northern service to Leeds is the 1318, so that should be leaving any moment. In fact, it's leaving right now, just as this one pulls in. And this is worked by 220031. Bit of paint coming off there on the rear of the train. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a duo of East Midlands Railway Class 158s, working the 1340 from London Liverpool Street, to Nottingham. I was actually having a conflab with myself just earlier. I was just quickly browsing real-time trains just to ascertain the times and destinations for my next few little clips. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, but geography suddenly really failed for me. I was like, London Liverpool Street? No, it's Liverpool Lime Street, you utter berg. So, leading proceedings is 158862, with another 158 in tow. Not too many people wanting to board this service. Again, this is another one of those liveries that looks really good in direct sunlight. 158865 is on the rear. Yes, here's to you too. There's a fair few people on board already. Very nice indeed. Okay, departing now is going to be 22210 with one of her classmates with the 1336 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras. So that is one incredibly bright front light. Wowzers. Right, invest in Nottingham 222022 brings up the rear. I think we can all safely agree that both sets need a thorough good scrubbing because they are absolutely filthy. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1344 East Midlands Railway service from Nottingham to Liverpool Lime Street. Looks like this is also worked by a pair of Class 158s. So, leading proceedings is 158889. as up there goes the 1339 Northern service to Lincoln Central. 158864 brings up the rear, complete with blood splatter from a bird strike. Go out on a limb and suggest it was a pigeon of some description, or now an ex-pigeon. So it always seems to be pigeons that seem to get collected by trains. No other bird I've noticed, it's usually a pigeon. Now, I don't know what goes through a pigeon's mind, apart from a train. Badum-tish. They see a massive train coming towards them and they think, if I attempt to tackle this, I can stop it. No. That's not how it works. Okay, departing now is 158865 and her classmate with the 1340 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham. (862) was the other one. You would have thought I'd remembered that, but nope. Just wondering how long it will be before they actually go into the EMR regional colour scheme, rather than the former East Midlands Trains colour scheme. Right, well there goes 22208 off to London St Pancras. So I've just been on the phone for a little while, so missed a few little bits and bobs. Obviously 22208 coming in from London and now going off to London. The 1344 to Liverpool Lime Street obviously went. Nothing else happened in that time, with the exception of a pair of cross-country voyagers making an appearance, with 22007 leading. They'll be forming a service to Penzance. This service apparently will be splitting at Bristol Temple Meads. So, yes, right, you're back up to speed, all is well. Let us carry on. Okay, the next train to arrive is the terminating East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras. 22208 was working the 1401. The cross-country service next to me is the late-running 1356 from Berwick-upon-Tweed to Penzance. 22213 has the honours of leading this in. And that hasn't got a number on the side. Huh. Okay, well that was unexpected. Is there a number on the back? There is! It's 222012. Marvellous job. Okay, up in the distance is the late running 1406 Northern service from Leeds to Nottingham. Apparently in the Wakefield Leeds area there's been a fatality, so there's a lot of cancellations and delays. As now coming in is 195116 with a terminating Northern service from Manchester Piccadilly. Because the 1411 Transpennine Express service to Manchester has been cancelled, I suspect that this train will become incredibly busy. Right, and up there that is 195025. And check the signal? No. So no idea when this cross-country service is going to be leaving. Okay, about ready to depart now is 195025 with the late running 1406 Northern service to Nottingham. It's running 5 minutes late at this stage. In fact, no, it's now running 6 minutes late. Okay, the next train drive is going to be the 1418 Northern service from Nottingham to Leeds. Seems like almost all the Transpennine services are getting cancelled, and that some of the Northern services are going all over the show. Right, that's 195019, as over there is 195116 with the 1414 Northern service to Manchester Piccadilly. Proud to be Northern. I'm sure you are. And well done to you. And for those of you who are not too sure on your unit types, over there you have a pair of Class 150s, and there is a 158 just behind the wall. Okay, now departing with some gusto is 220.007 leading away the 20-minute late 1356 cross-country service to Penzance via Bristol Temple Meads. 220.020 brings up the rear. The reason why I have skedaddled over to this particular platform will become apparent momentarily. Never mind, it's changed platform, but either way, here you go. Apparently it's a special train. Brutus 68019. Very nice indeed. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be the 1421 cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Berwick-upon-Tweed, worked by 221138. 68019 was running from Manchester to Cleethorpes, so I suspect that was one of those training excursions. Still good to see though. Never going to say no to seeing a Mark V Transpennine set. And if you're ever going to have a name quite suited to a 68, Brutus is up there with one of the best. Okay, coming in now is 156406 leading in the 1444 East Midlands Railway service to Liverpool Lime Street. It leads in 158774. It's always nice to see a bit of variety on this run. Okay then. Making the final preparations is the guard for the 1436 East Midlands Railway service to London St Pancras. Alright, she gets in, and her door should close. There we are. Her door is shut. She'll then notify the driver. And away she goes. So, running in numerical order, you have 222012 and 222013. As the Sheffield trams ply their trade up above. Okay, the next train driver is the late running 1440 Midlands Railway service to Nottingham, worked by Pro Class 158 with 158852 leading proceedings. Plenty of people on board. 158812 will bring up the rear. I've got about 3 or 4 people in that rear carriage just looking at me as if to say, what do you think you're doing? Well, I'm clearly ordering fish and chips. What do you think I'm doing? Okay, the next train arrives at terminating East Midlands Railway service from London St Pancras. And this is 222-103. Absolutely filthy. When was the last time this thing went through a wash? Good lord. Okay, then departing now is the late running 1440 East Midlands Railway service to Nottingham. A very spirited departure there. Right, the remainder of the film will now be done at the top end of the station. Okie dokie, the next train to arrive is 158782 with a terminating northern service from some far and distant land. Real-time trains isn't exactly giving me a whole host of information to work from, so I'm not too sure where she's come from. All I do know is that she'll be working a service to Leeds. I'm just wondering if actually this might have been terminating from Leeds. I think it could, yes, I think that is, yeah, that's terminating in from Leeds. Right, we're getting there. Professionalism. Okay, now departing is 158787, the late running 1449 northern service from Lincoln Central to Leeds. Earlier on in the film, I got the 1421 cross-country service to Berwick-upon-Tweed incorrect. It was running from Plymouth to Berwick-upon-Tweed, not Bristol Temple Meads. I had been meaning to make that point earlier, but it completely slipped my mind. Okay, our first and only freight train of the day is going to be a convoy of 4 Freightliner locos, 2 Class 70s and 2 Class 66s, going from Hope Earls Sidings to Leeds Barn Road. Lead in proceedings is 70020. (66-617) is next, followed up by 70007 with 66-616 on the rear. Okay then, departing now is the 1502 Northern service to Leeds, worked by 158782. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be 158901 with a terminating northern service from Leeds. Having a race with a double-decker bus that's not in service. Who gets the opening first? I think the bus has just got the legs on this one. And he's got a... yeah, he's done it quite comfortably. Oh dear. It's a black mark against the driver of that northern train. Got beaten by a not in service bus. Oh dear. Celebratory flange for coming in second place there. Well done. Right, well, terminating there is 222001 for East Midlands Railway. I have no idea if she's brought a friend with her or not. I mean, ordinarily, if she has, I'll be able to see her down that end. So it looks like 001 is running solo. Okay, the next train to arrive is the is a late-running terminating service from Scarborough in the form of 17459. This will be doing the world's quickest turnaround, as it was supposed to leave at. I think I have no idea actually. It was supposed to leave well before it's arrived. Put it that way. That's it. Yeah, it's the 1456 to Scarborough. It was supposed to be here at 1448, and it's about. Hold on, if I can have a cheeky look. It's 1509. So, yeah, plenty of people getting on board. The driver's going to have to hop out, hightail it into the other cab, change directions, and have it away on his toes quite lively, I reckon. Okay, coming in now is 195017 with a late running 1506 northern service from Leeds to Nottingham. Very nice indeed. Okay, the next train to arrive is the late-running 1456 cross-country service from Berwick-upon-Tweed to Penzance. Leading proceedings is 220004. At least I'm led to believe this is a double heading. It is indeed. 220006 brings up the rear. Plenty of people on board. A little bit of squeaky brake time. Right, I think that is... I think it's supposed to be the 1506 to Leeds, I think? It's always good when you don't actually pay attention to what you're supposed to be filming. Mind you, when, use your words, Control or Delete. There we are. When do I ever do that? When do I ever pay attention? You don't. About turn to 17459, that's now going to be disappearing with the very late running 1456 northern service to Scarborough. The light is on. The guard has hopped out again. Should, in theory, shut the doors. Yeah, that's good, so you can see what you're doing. That's what we need. Right, the guard is in. Doors are shut, and you should be about ready to disappear. Very nice indeed. Right, with the signal now in the driver's favour, 158901 continues on with the 1515 to Leeds. We've had medical emergencies, trees blocking the line, and train crews being unavailable as a number of reasons for train delays and numerous cancellations. I always pick a good day to go filming, don't I? Okay, come on. There we go. Well, he says that. There we are. I think we're there. Right, incoming now, I think, is the 15... I think it's supposed to be like the late running 1518 to Leeds from Nottingham. Worked by 195016 with very squeaky brakes. I will just double check the times. I may be looking at something else, but I'll double check when she leaves. Okay, the next train to make an appearance is going to be a terminating northern service from Adwick in the form of 150-268. Nice and gentle, that's all you need. A little bit squeaky on the old brake front there. Lovely, as 195016 is now departing with the 1518 northern service to Leeds. Okay, and the next train to pull up is the late running 1521 cross-country service from Bristol Temple Meads to Berwick-upon-Tweed. Presumably worked by a pair of Class 220s, but there may be a 221 thrown in there for good measure. But I'll find out when she leaves. Okay, departing now is the late running 1521 cross-country service to Berwick-upon-Tweed. Leading proceedings is 220-028. In fact, it's just that on its own. Okay, the next train to poke its nose around the corner. Oh, it's not. Oh, I thought it would. But either way, the train behind 15268 will be the 1529 cross-country service to Newcastle. So that'll be making its appearance in due course. Okay, wow, the sun really is in the wrong spot for this. Departing now is the 1529 cross-country service to Newcastle. And it is worked by 220-016. What was that? Voyager 20. Voyager 20? Well, the Voyagers aren't 10, 20... No, they're not even 20 years old. So... Yeah, no, Cross Country took it over from Virgin Trains Cross Country, but that wasn't 20... Was that 20 years ago that Cross Country had been running? No. No, because you had Intercity. Yeah, because it was BR Blue, then Intercity, then Virgin Trains Cross Country, then Arriva Trains Cross Country, which is what that is. When did cross country... Oh, boy, they've not been going for 20 years, have they? Surely not. I mean, what? It's 2022. That's two... I don't know. One of you intellectual bunch will fill me in on the information for that one. Voyager 20. Man, that can't be 20 years of a Voyager, surely to God. 2002? Could they be even introduced? No. Surely they weren't introduced in 2002. Or would it have been earlier? I don't know, actually. I'll have to do my homework on that one, find out when the... if it's either the Voyagers are 20 years of age, or the... this particular cross... I don't... But this cross-country franchise isn't that old. Well, there we are then. I have to do some homework for myself. Right, well, as I continue to be confused, and that continues off to Newcastle, I shall leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then please do like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment. I do get back to them as and when I get the opportunity to. Shut up. I'm having a chat here. Ugh. Yes. 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 Wonderful. Superb information. Yes, so thoroughly enjoyed filming here as Anne is chatting away again on stuff for overdoer. Yeah, Sheffield is a great station to come to. Pity there wasn't a bit more freight, even an RHTT to come through, but catching the quad engines running from Hopewell Sidings to Leeds Barn Road, very nice to see. 266s with 270s. Always going to be happy with that as 195003 comes in. Obviously seen 68019 Brutus. Absolutely superb to see that. Yeah, all in all, very enjoyable. My next station is going to be Nottingham on the Midland Mainline. Really looking forward to filming there. And after that, I'm probably going to end up doing Chesterfield and Derby, I suspect. So, until next time, from me here at a very sunny but windy Sheffield, I shall see you all later. Take care, guys. Goodbye.